Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I am sharing with you the top 10 racing games. This is purely my opinion, so comment down below if you disagree and why. Another thing I want to say is that all these games on this list are free. I have personally tested all these games, so I have a good idea of what they are like, so let's get into the video. So at number 10 we have Forza Street. This game barely made it onto the list because it is nothing like Forza Horizon or Forza Motorsport. The main issue with this game is that you only have to use the accelerator, so you can't steer the car. Which is very annoying considering it is made by Forza. Sadly, this is not the only issue. The speed of the cars are not realistic, as in this game, a Lamborghini can be the same speed as a Ford Escort, which definitely defeats the purpose of getting fast supercars. The only thing making this game good is the content. Forza Street has a wide range of cars, which can be upgraded, and also has a good storyline. If you are looking for a game where you drive the car, this is not for you. But if you want a game where you can just chill and have fun, then I would recommend giving it a go. At number 9, I have put GT Racing 2. This is also a game which nearly didn't make it on the list. The main reason for this is how the cars feel to drive. Despite the game's slogan being, the real car experience, it is far from it. The cars feel extremely weird when going through corners, so it is very unrealistic. The aspects that put this game above Forza Street is that you actually drive the car, and that it runs very smoothly at about 60 frames per second. At number 8 we have F1 Mobile. This might be a shock to some of you because it was expected to be higher in the list. Although I am an F1 fan, I do not really like this game much. The cars feel strange to drive and you can brake, unrealistically late, and it doesn't have any form of career mode or anything. You can only play multiplayer or select a track to play against the AI. The good things about this game is there are lots of tracks which look very realistic. In my opinion, this game is okay but not incredible. At number 7 I have put Rebel Racing. Although it is only at number 7, I have nothing bad to say about it. It is a game where you drive your car through a number of cool circuits and it automatically drifts through the corners. It is very basic, which is not a bad thing because that makes it extremely fun to play. The storyline is pretty much the same as CSR Racing, which is higher up this list. The only difference is the characters. Overall, this is a very good light-hearted game and I would highly recommend it to everyone. But because it is very basic, I can only put it in number 7. In number 6 is F1 Manager. Now this is not really a racing game, but I would still consider it as one. In this game you manage an F1 team and try to beat online players. The reason why this is not really a racing game is that you don't get to drive the cars at all. The job of the player is to choose when your driver should go faster, when to pit, and when to manage the tires. To make your team better, you have to get better drivers. All the drivers have different stats and can be upgraded. Some drivers are not available till you reach a higher level. Also, to make your team better you can upgrade the car, which will make it faster in races. This game has the same style as Clash Royale, where you progress through arenas and get crates when you win. In the crates you can get drivers and upgrades. I would recommend this game to all F1 fans. At number 5, I have put CSR 2. If you remember, I mentioned this game earlier on when I was talking about Rebel Racing and that it has a very similar storyline. In my opinion, the storyline really works and makes the game a fun experience. This game is a drag racing game, where you control when to change gear. The best feature of this game is the number of cars. Just think of a car and I almost guarantee it will be in this game. However, not all the cars are available to buy with in-game currency. But this is not a big problem because that is only about 5% of the cars. This is an incredible game that I have been playing for years now and I highly recommend it to everyone. At number 4 is Assoluto Racing. This is by far the most realistic game on this list because the cars feel great and like how they would feel in a console game. This can make it hard to drive, but I would say that it adds to the realistic experience. It also has rally races which are really fun and realistic. The reason this game isn't higher on the list is because it really lacks the content that the other games have. The worst part of this game is the track selection. There are lots of tracks in this game, but only one is a real track. Assoluto have recently got a license for the Nürburgring Nordschleife and they are bragging about it in the game trailer. I find this annoying because a lot of other games have a lot more real tracks than Assoluto. Another thing I don't like about this game is the car selection. Compared to other games on this list, there are not too many cars available in this game. And also, the cars are extremely expensive, so you can't get any decent cars straight away. This game is great for people wanting a realistic racing experience, but I wouldn't recommend it for casual players. At number 3 is Gear Club. For me, I really enjoy this game, and I play it when I have the time. The cars in this game do not perform realistically at all, but that is fine because the game is not built for that. There are not that many cars and none of the tracks in this game are real. But now we have got over the bad things. Let's look at why it is so high on the list. Gear Club is different from the other games in this list because it has a workshop, which is basically a place where you place buildings which upgrade and customize your car. The customization is incredible as you can make your car look ready for the track or the dirt. There are different types of races including rally, which has a workshop specifically for it. This is one of my favorite racing games and I would recommend it. At number 2, I have put Asphalt 9. This game is just incredible and in my opinion, is the best Asphalt game. If you are watching this video, you have probably heard of this series of games, and Asphalt 9 is the newest addition to the franchise. This game is extremely unrealistic because the cars can do 360s, boost with the nitrous and jump over ramps. And if that is not enough, you can do all these things at the same time. There are a lot of cars in this game and they are relatively easy to get. There are many online events to play and also a story mode where you earn cards and packs to get more cars. This game feels really polished and perfect. And it is also crazy. I would recommend it to anyone who wants a fun game to play for years. At number 1 we have Real Racing 3. This probably comes as no surprise and this is by far my favorite mobile racing game. Although this game is nearly 7 years old, it is still amazing. The cars feel extremely realistic, and unlike Assoluto Racing, there are a huge amount of real tracks that are extremely accurate. And probably the best thing about this game is the cars. There are over 400 cars in this game, which is mind-blowing for a mobile game. And if that is not enough, there are cars from various motorsports such as F1, GT3, Formula E, NASCAR, GT4, touring cars, endurance cars, and many more. There are new multiplayer events every week and this game receives regular updates that add new cars and championships. I would recommend this game to anyone. Thanks for watching, guys, and like I said at the start, comment down below if you disagree and why, and also comment what you want me to upload next. Bye!